let's just talk a little bit more about, some of who you're meeting out there. Do you have any either, founders you've invested in or just folks that you've met recently that really stand out? Because I'm curious to hear what founders are doing these days.
I get to meet with some really cool folks. Um, I think that what I'm seeing a lot of innovation in right now is Medicare and Medicaid. There's a
Sure.
really interesting transition that health systems and health plans are having to go towards value based care, which means that um, we are focusing on what types, like truly it's in the name, what types of care are providing the most value to folks' lives, which opens up a lot of innovation and around targeting really specific solutions to communities like um, ones that I'm excited about. It's so hard to answer this question because two of the companies that are solving these problems we're in final negotiations with right now, and so I don't want to I don't
I
want
know
to.
you can't air it, but but
Yeah,
but it's such a fun space, and we'll check back and talk about like, all right, like, did the check go
that
through? Like, tell us how excited you are.
that sounds great.
But it makes sense, right? Like you say, that is a fundamental transformation in how health payments, I think, happen in this country, right? I mean, I'm a naive outsider, but I've certainly heard it, and so I understand where you're coming from on the size of the opportunity, but also the direct line to how this is going to change a person's life on the other end, hopefully for the better. That's what I'm
Exactly.
doing it. Yeah, thanks.
Exactly.
So, what, I want to stick on this just for a little bit because, value-based care is one, but, what else is coming for sort of the 99%? What are the other really big problem spaces that you're seeing or that founders are bringing to you?
hmm We're starting to see a number of companies pitching us around um, how to create more like I don't want to say it's not thoughtful, but more AI that's trained with data that is also representative of
Okay,
the entire country. And so, what we are seeing right now are companies pitching us that are um, excited about training AI so that it has more accurate information, so that then it can be used to make more accurate predictions. So,
yeah,
an example of this is in healthcare, we're starting to leverage AI to make recommendations and to make decisions sometimes around patients' health. And if that AI information is only representative of a very small sliver of the population, it actually won't
sure.
come to the right conclusion for underrepresented populations and more unique populations more generally. And so I'm really excited about how are we making sure that we're doing, what they say is like trash in, trash out, or garbage in, garbage
Yeah,
out. How are we making sure that these tools that are really fundamentally like exciting and um, important innovations are actually leveraging the right data sets so that they can come to decisions that are helpful and not potentially actually quite hurtful for these
yeah.
communities.